eminent advocates, politicians, judges, law teachers, and scholars. As always, we would like to begin today's program by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. Janaka Bharatisha Sevitam Kartikeya Naradadi Vanditam Vamadeva Parvati Sukumara Varijata Samohanakara Kamitartha Vitarana Nipuna Charana Kavya Nataka Lankara Bharana Bhumi Jalagni Vayu Gagana Kirana Bodha Rupa Nityananda Kirana Swami Natha Paripalayam Shumam Swaprakasha Vallisha Guru Guha Deva Senesha Swami Natha Paripalayam Shumam.
Good morning and welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, Bangalore, and the University Law College and the Faculty of Law, Bangalore University, Bangalore, I welcome Honorable Justice Santosh Hegde, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, and the present Lokayukta, Karnataka State to this function. Sir, we deem it a great privilege to be in your esteemed company at this inaugural function. I also welcome Sri Dakshinamurthy, First Director, Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, Bangalore, who is here with us in our midst. I would like to make a special mention of him for his concern for the cause of legal education and his role in providing financial help and sponsorship to organize seminars of this kind in law colleges of Karnataka deserves a special mention on this occasion. On behalf of the University Law College and the Faculty of Law, I welcome you, sir, once again. University of Bangalore. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the students and the staff to preside over this function. I also welcome our distinguished guests who are present here, especially Mr. G.T. Patil, who has been the ex-MLA of the Karnataka State Legislature, and also Professor J.S. Patil, Special Officer, Karnataka State Law University, Hubli, and Dean Faculty of Law, Gulbarga University on this occasion. I also welcome Professor C. Rajshekhar, Dean Faculty of Law, Karnataka University, Dharwad, and Professor C.S. Patil, Principal, University Law College, Dharwad. I also welcome all the dignitaries who are present here, and I also make a mention of Mrs. Katyayani Chamaraj, who is the editor and executive trustee of SIFT Bangalore and well-known freelance journalist to this function. I also welcome Mr. Shreyas Jaisimha, advocate, Karnataka High Court on this occasion. In addition to, I also welcome all the principals of affiliated law colleges, Bangalore University, Bangalore, learned teachers and judges, and every individual participant who has come all the way from all over India, nook and corner of India, to associate in this day's seminar. Last but not the least, I also welcome members of the press, the media, police officials, and everyone individually who is present herein at this occasion. I once again welcome you all. Thank you.
Our very own University Law College, after which he joined the bar in 1966. Later, he was appointed as Advocate General in 1984. In the same year, Justice Hegde was designated as Senior Advocate. In 1989, Justice Santosh Hegde became the first person from Karnataka to be appointed as the Additional Solicitor General of India and in 1998 went on to become the Solicitor General of India, again the first and only person to be appointed to the post from Karnataka. A year later, in 1999, he was appointed directly from the bar as Judge of the Supreme Court of India, one of only 4 persons to be so appointed. In February 2005, Justice Santosh Hegde was conferred the Honorary Doctorate of Law by the University of Mangalore and in June 2005 retired as Judge of Supreme Court of India. Even after retirement in 2005-2006, he functioned as the chairperson of the Telecom Dispute Settlement Appellate Tribunal, New Delhi. Further, he was appointed as Lokayukta of Karnataka for a period of 5 years, a post which he still holds today. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. I request Dr. Suresh Nadagowda to please present Honorable Justice Santosh Hegde. Our next guest for the morning, and has in fact been elected for 4 times continuously. Now he is the leader of the Opposition Council in Karnataka Legislative Council. He was the Minister of State for Textiles, Water Resources, Agriculture, and also the Minister of State for Law, Justice, Human Rights and Parliamentary Affairs. Shri H.K. Patil has given a new direction to the Law Ministry by adopting a policy paper and action plan for the department. He has also brought about transparency in the departmental functions. Shri H.K. Patil has been instrumental in the establishment of the Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, the Karnataka State Law University at Hubli, Karnataka State Human Rights Commission, and the Karnataka State Human Rights Courts. He framed the human rights rules for the first time in the whole country, and the same have been accepted by the National Human Rights Commission. Further, the National Human Rights Commission has directed all other states to adopt these rules as model rules. Shri H.K. Patil is a member of the AICC, KPCCI Committee and the KPCCI Election Committee. He is the Director of National Cooperative Bank and the National Cooperative Union. Shri H.K. Patil has worked as a member of the Senate and Syndicate of the Karnataka University for a long period, and has also served as the member of the Advisory Committee of Reserve Bank of India. He has written many special articles relating to the cooperative sector. In addition, Shri H.K. Patil has many books to his credit like Keli Krishnaya Kuvu, Heliddeno Madiddeno, Chaluva Kannada Nadu, Kanasagada Nanasugalu. Further, his latest publication titled Carving a Caring System, published by Macmillan India Limited, has earned tremendous appreciation from scholars and jurists alike. We are very honored to have you with us today, sir. I request Dr. Suresh Nadagowda to please give away the bouquet and the memento.
We also have with us this morning Professor K.M.H. Rayappa, Principal and Dean, Faculty of Law, University Law College, Bangalore University, Bangalore. Professor K.M.H. Rayappa has been heading the institution for the past 5 years, and it is under his regime, University Law College shifted to the sprawling new campus at Gnana Bharati. He is known to everyone as a down-to-earth person and a fine human being, and has many publications to his credit. I request Satish Gada sir to kindly give away the bouquet to Professor K.M.H. Rayappa. Our speech.
Honorable Justice N. Santosh Hegde, Lokayukta and former Judge of the Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. H.K. Patil, Leader of Opposition in Council and former Law Minister. Learned Professor K.M. Hanumantarayappa, presiding over this function, and the Principal and Dean and Faculty of Law, University Law College. The distinguished members in the audience, resource persons coming over here for this seminar, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to be making this prefatory talk at this seminar in the context of how we have come about it. You have a horse and that is stolen. The administration makes a law preventing the stealing of horses. Well, that's good for the second horse, but no way for the first horse. There is the law, but it may not be of avail unless the second horse is also stolen. Now suppose the horse is stolen from the grazing field. What happens with the law that prevents the stealing of horses from the stable? So it is that the law has to keep on with extensions and modulations all the time and everywhere in order to be current to the needs of the society. So a great thinker said, law is indeed a horrible business. And so is also the reform of law. Virtually, it is chasing the hornet's nest. The needs go ahead and the law has to keep pace. But is it really possible for the law to be contemplative and provide action in anticipation of the events? That is the great question before us, before the reformers and researchers. In that context, the University Law College, Bangalore here, a veteran institution having decades of experience in teaching and learning of law, they have proposed a theme on strengthening democratization of lawmaking process, catching the bull by its horn. Elsewhere, we hold seminars, conferences, symposia, and debates on public platforms. But they are foremost concerned with the problems that have arisen out of law or the aftermath of the law. But now, Professor Hanumantarayappa and his team have chosen for the theme of this seminar, strengthening democratization. They are going to the roots of the operation of lawmaking process, so that if we can make the law anticipatory, contemplative, and equipped to meet every possible situation that comes through, probably that could be a very good beginning. And there should not be left more about the regulation of the law itself. So when this proposal came to me at Kilpar, I was happy to join hands with them in organizing this seminar. And this institution has indeed brought out many luminaries in the field. And the leading is our present Lokayukta Justice Santosh Hegde. He has been a product of this institution. And likewise, Justice M.N. Venkatachalaya, former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, then Justice Ravindra, to name a few. And this institution has also contributed to the several administrators and politicians. Mr. Veerap Moily, former Chief Minister is from this college. Likewise, Mr. S.M. Krishna is from this law college, and Mr. S. Bangarappa. And there are many who have joined the profession, advocacy, jurists, and they have contributed to the academy and the process of learning. As for the Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, relatively, this is a new organization. We started operating only in the year 2005, and that was the result of the radical policies, the radical changes that took place in the year 2005 in the working of the law department of the state. That was the time when Mr. H.K. Patil was the law minister. Indeed, he brought in many a new thing. He redefined the role of the law department. Instead of being simply a commuting machinery, Mr. H.K. Patil wanted the law department to be instrumental in initiating the laws. And he did really undertake many innovations to try to bring some special legislation without having the need to wait for administration departments to define the needs of the society. And then he was again instrumental. As for Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Affairs, he also took extreme interest in forming the first law university in the country for the state. So, under these auspices, we have been today able to be functioning to making a mark in the field of legal reform through bringing about awareness, through promoting higher learning and research. Of course, bringing about awareness is not the primary concern, but that has to go in with our job in order to make things clear what we are doing and what we are supposed to do. And in the process of promoting higher learning, KILPAR launched the program shortly ProHIL, standing for Program for Higher Learning in Law. And I invited participation of the law colleges in the state, and I really received an overwhelming response, and today's seminar is just one of them. We had several seminars like this organized in parts of northern Karnataka, and we have many more to come in Mysore, Chitradurga, many places in the south, Mangalore, Sirsi, and a lot. I owe the success of my programs to the coordination that these institutions are continually giving us. Indeed, meticulous care is taken to find out the resource persons, even from choosing the theme for the conference. Meticulous care is being taken and a lot of concern is being shown, and owing to that, our efforts are becoming simpler and more purposeful. So with these few prefatory words, I would thank one and all here, and the program will now begin. Thank you.
N. Santosh Hegde to inaugurate the function.